Are you ready to make your mark and make your mark? Our goal is to introduce to you people and ideas to help you fulfill your dreams. Today we have an inspiring story of the power of grit. Her amazing story of tenacity and grinding her way through obstacles over and over and over again is really mind-boggling. She started off in the beauty industry as a business development, doing marketing and sales. After a few years, she moved out on her own and she decided to become a makeup artist and to specialize because that's where her passion was. Today, she has grown herself so big that she has become a title, a beauty educator. Okay, not just a trainer, but an educator. So she will empower you with the knowledge and the know-how to bring the inner beauty of yourself. I think that's really amazing. And the most important thing that I mentioned about the power of grit, today she has a very interesting scenario. She actually just came back from a trip, and what happened to her studio, there was a massive flood. But despite all the problems that's going on, she's still here today. Without further ado, let us welcome the most amazing woman with the power of grit, the woman that never gave up despite a lot of all the obstacles that she encountered, and most importantly of all, she's the one and only beauty educator. So let us welcome Miss Carina Tan. Hi, Carina. Today we wanted to call you in to chit chat with you, talk about your interview, about how you started off in the beauty industry and how you grow yourself, and now at your present position where you are a trainer as well as a forefront in the beauty industry. So this is what we're going to talk about. And I think the audience would really love, if you can share with us, what are the struggles that you went through, from growing right from the beginning
till now.
So
okay.
If you can share with us.
I started the journey. It's pretty not easy though, because but what actually bring me to what I am now is I actually decided to end my corporate job when I was 27. Mm-hmm. So I started really my journey towards training when I was 27. Okay. So how I got started is I started slowly with I quit my full-time job. I get into some part-time marketing job for beauty company. All along I have been in the beauty related job. So right before that, I was actually a stewardess for about 8 months. Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't really it doesn't really make me feel satisfied working in the airline. So I decided what I really love is actually beauty. Mm-hmm. So then I got into a beauty job. I work it along when I was from 21 to 27. So it's really tiring, but through this journey of 7 years, I did learn a lot about how to manage your own beauty companies, mm-hmm. like how you should do your inventory, how you should serve your customer, how you should do an event, how should you plan for your marketing, what's the business plan you should have for your company. Okay. That's what I really learned during my corporate life. Mm-hmm. But after that, I realized that it's really long hours. Mm-hmm. And then I'm actually satisfying my boss pocket of money. So I decided it's time for me to satisfy myself. What I really like is actually doing makeup for people initially. Mm-hmm. And I always love to advise people what kind of skincare they should use. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because a lot of times people always have the misconception that your skincare, when you want to take care of your skin, you spend a lot of money. So what people will think when they start doing to take care of their skin, the first thing they think, I need to go to some facial places, mm-hmm. or some spa. Mm-hmm. So end up they will think that going to maintain yourself is thousands of dollars. Mm-hmm. But actually, if you have the knowledge about your skin, a good knowledge about your makeup, you will realize that when you have the knowledge, a lot of times you don't need to spend a lot of money, mm-hmm. Buying products to make your skin look better, or go to service provider, mm-hmm. that will actually drain your money. Yes, correct. Yeah. So after that is also I when I quit my full-time job, all I want to do is just a makeup artist. Okay. I just want to be a makeup artist. I just want to make people pretty. That was aspiration that back then. What really started the training journey was I got to know a lady that she actually I still regard her as my mentor. So she actually taught me how to really conduct a lesson. So it just happened that she asked me to attend her workshop.
Okay.
Yeah, it's from an MLM company, by the way. Yeah, so I just attended. I thought it's fun because to really teach people how to know about your skin, how to do your own makeup is really satisfying for me. So I started doing it for her, like work hand in hand with her. I didn't earn a lot back then. Yeah, was every month was really like I only get 2,000 a month. Like 2,000 a month for me is like maybe not really a lot. Yeah, in Singapore. Yeah, so that time 1,500, 2,000 for 1 year. Yeah, and I was also eating into my savings. So, but I persevered. When you are talking about doing business and going into ventures like that, it's a lot of perseverance. I don't deny that if you don't have the perseverance, if you're talking about doing business, it's really hard. Yeah, because there is a lot of moments I do want to give up. Yeah, because it's so stressful. It's like a lot of patience you need to come into this kind of like work. Yeah, so back then I was with her for 1 year, but I did learn a lot. So it's like paying a school fee. I just treat it like that 1 year is a paying of school fee. So I learned a lot from her, and I really know what is called training. So after that I decided, and because back then we are using an MLM brand to do the training. So I decided not to do the MLM brand anymore and start my own company called Beauty Buzz. Yeah. So Beauty Buzz actually was started long time ago when I was actually in my corporate life. I wanted Beauty Buzz to be on Facebook pages to share beauty knowledge. But then I was so busy, I didn't even do anything to the page. So I keep using, then I just continue to use Beauty Buzz and I use it as my company name until now. So it's really something that is a baby to me. Okay, so Beauty Buzz right now we are doing professionally on corporate grooming, personal grooming, about how you should take care of your skin. So it's about skincare, skin health, and also makeup. Yeah, and now we are having a new program called image styling. So we have a trainer coming in teaching people how you should dress with your own body shape, colors, accessories, and what set of clothing that is suitable for you day to day on personal basis. My workshop is not to coach professional. Our workshop is to inspire everybody around us. Our workshop everybody can attend. Anyone, any lady from the age when you start to grow like 16 onwards, if you think that you want to go into the corporate world, or if you want to get to date people, or if you want to go for networking, and you think that it's time for you to start knowing all this, you can come and look for us. So this profession what I do, we customize the workshop, and our workshop is all hands-on. We customize it into a way that is more interactive, and people will not get bored during the session, and also they will not walk out the place without having a concept how they should what they should not do or what they should do. Something like that.
Cool. That's really interesting.
Yeah, because a lot of times when they go to beauty workshop like that, usually what they always have is someone that's doing the demo for them, and then they just follow see, and then they might not be able to remember what they are. So our workshop is very interactive. We actually work hand in hand with me and the trainer will work hand in hand, and we will interact with the audience and see what the audience really need. Before the workshop start, we will actually talk to our client. What are they looking for? Or even on the spot, we let them sign do up a questionnaire actually to understand what they really want to know.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah, because a lot of times people don't think this is important. They just do the demo and then that's it. End of the workshop.
I totally agree. I mean, I've seen on the market, there are how to look beautiful. But in terms of personalization of individual, I think it's still lacking because it's more mass. Training for masses.
Correct.
Okay, let's coming back to your topic of how you grew you went through a lot of struggles.
Yeah.
Could you share with the audience and everyone, maybe 2 or 3 things that, when you were at that stage where, I want to give up, what is the thing or 1 or 2 things or whatever methodology that you use to overcome that, that struggle?
Okay, there's a few, doing business and a lot of times people, they don't know that owning a company and owning your passion is totally different. Yeah, you own a passion, with your passion you can actually sustain or succeed in the area you're doing. That is something that you already fulfill, right? But into business is another thing, because in business, that means when you are doing business, you have to think of the people that you hire, the trainer you hire, and also overhead that you are incurred, for example, like your rental and your day-to-day expenses, things like that. Example, for me, the biggest hurdle was I actually began the journey without any beauty studio. I used to rent classrooms, but eventually classroom doesn't work out for me, so I have to look into renting a place with someone. I used to rent a big studio with a landlord, and then we share the meeting room and we share the training area. Eventually it doesn't work out because all of this thing is about when you are talking about doing renting and working with someone else on the rental part, is actually a headache. Yeah, so doing business might not be as we think is as easy. It's a lot of wisdom. That means I am not someone that is very calm, to be very frank. Sometimes I freaked out very easily when I was, for example, there's a lot of new things coming into me. I feel that sometimes I'm actually overwhelmed with on top of the training that I have. So training is something that is passionate. It's easy to commit and fulfill. But to deal with people who, to deal with your landlord, to deal with your, like when you have your trainers and your co-workers, it's a lot of communication. It's more on people relationship, leadership, communication, and commitment towards as a boss and also your trainer or your co-worker. Yeah,
so
correct.
To summarize what you just said, what your key message is, improving your communication.
Yes, correct.
To overcome the obstacles or hurdles or difficulties.
Yes, correct.
Being honest about talking out.
Yes, correct.
What you say, that's
and then always be humble and always think that you are learning day by day, because you will not be able to be the master of everything. I do learn things from people who are even younger than me. The way they think is actually what we think actually is changing every day, including you, including me, including the younger generation. So I am not super old, but the people who are even younger now, maybe at the age of 18 to maybe perhaps 23, they are thinking differently. The buying power, the acceptance to things are really different. So I'm actually learning every day. My workshop methods are changing every day due to the trend, the lifestyle, and the thinking of of individual and the society now, how they react.
Okay, great. So I really connect with you on struggles of starting business, because everyone who goes through business, you have to learn everything. From your accounts, managing people, worrying about rent, can you pay the bill, can you pay your staff?
Yes, correct.
There's a lot going on in the head. And would you say, I really like the fact that you said that education, we are always constantly education.
Yes, correct.
And I totally agree with that. I'm fanatic when it comes to learning new stuff.
Yes, correct.
So do you read a lot of books on like topics of?
To be very frank, I don't read a lot, but I do. I love reading. I do watch YouTube videos of people who are successful on short video, because I have a lot of other things to watch on every day. It's more efficient, so I will just go to the YouTube. And for a reason, I love Jack Ma. Yeah,
Okay.
because I feel that he is very positive. And the things he says is very logical. Yeah. So and also this Hong Kong guy called Li Jiachen, right? Yeah. So I watched his interview lately.
Okay.
Yeah. So how he managed his company,
Okay.
how he actually managed his family during his younger days, and also how he managed his company since when he started his company. So it's very inspirational. I encourage people to watch videos like that from people who are successful. I am someone that is not very keen on what motivational talk, to be very frank, because I think motivation, yes, you can go for some motivational session, definitely. No doubts. If you are something like, if you find that you want to motivate yourself, yes, you can go to session like that. But I feel that a lot of times as a business owner, if you don't self-motivate yourself, and if you don't see values in what you do, and you can't persevere by your own self, if you go to motivational session, it's just a one-day thing.
Just temporary.
Yeah, today I feel motivated. The next day you will not feel motivated. This is something I feel exactly. I mean I can feel it because I went to this kind of motivational talk once or twice in my life. So I feel that that on that day itself, yes, it does feel motivated. But after that, no, it doesn't. Yeah.
I've gone through a lot of seminars and everything I've seen.
Yeah.
And
correct.
there's one that really caught my attention before by a person named Mel Robbins. The title really caught my attention, but that video changed my life. And the title was "Motivation is Garbage."
Yeah. Oh, this is I like the title, man. Yeah.
Because what she said was really interesting in the sense that motivation, you're motivated. But when you need motivation, it's not there.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So, when you talked about self-motivation, I think that was an interesting way of saying it.
Yeah, so you must find a reason for yourself, for to tell yourself every day, what is the purpose that for you to do this, to inspire people around you in your career. And this will motivate you to walk longer, run faster. Yeah, this is exactly how I feel.
I think what I see in you, just talking to you, what I see is that you already have your vision and mission of what you want to achieve in terms of bring beauty to the world, bring the beauty out from people out into the real world.
Correct.
And to see the beauty in people themselves.
Yes, correct.
So train them to see the beauty in themselves.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, because a lot of times people think that coming to workshop, like my workshop, they feel that it's more like a very surface thing. Yeah, actually, to make yourself look good is not something that's superficial, to be very frank. It actually brings out your inner beauty too. And you also bring a vision to people that you actually care for yourself and you also care for them. Yeah, correct. It's a respect. You don't need to be flamboyant, but to look clean, to look neat, and to look nice is actually everybody's responsibility.
It's pure confidence in themselves.
Yeah, correct. It's more than confidence also. It's more about being responsible towards yourself. Because I realize that there's a lot of people who really they dress with a lot of branded, but they don't. I don't see them taking care of their skin. I don't see them taking care of their hair, or their hair is oily. They look sleepy, or maybe some people. It's funny. They dress so nicely and they wear a slipper. Yeah. Or some people they like to put on a lot of foundation, make themselves look very fair, but they don't put on blushes. They don't put on lipstick. Or they just don't do. They just didn't draw their eyebrow. They just look totally pale.
They just use Photoshop and post online.
So a lot of times the power of Photoshop nowadays with apps. If you don't put on makeup, the apps will help you to put on makeup. But that is something that is only projecting to the social media. But on the real person, we still need to meet people. Unless you're telling me you're not meeting people, then it's very hard. So I think beauty helps to build relationship too. It helps you to make friendship. It helps you to have healthy family relationship, and also a healthy co-working relationship with your colleagues and in front of your clients. So it's really more than just looking pretty. Yeah,
I totally agree on that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the books that we read, they say you need to feel confident about yourself. You need to feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
And when you feel good about yourself, then you can really influence people around.
Yeah, but a lot of times they say that when you do beauty, it's more about building your confidence. No doubt, yes, it is. But then I feel that the confidence doesn't come. Some people will say, there's people telling me, confident, I just need to feel confident I'm beautiful. But sometimes the world is still very superficial to a certain extent.
Sure.
Yeah. When you go for an interview, if you ask, for example, me and you, we are maybe academically equal. That means we score the same A's. But maybe you are more, you present better than me, and I look sloppy, sleepy. Even I can talk very well, but you just talk. You talk very well. You present yourself well. So I think the interview will have a better impression about you. So it's about setting the right impression. For no doubt everybody will set impression within the first 8 seconds. When I don't know you, first 8 seconds, oh, this guy, is he handsome?
How you dress?
Yeah, how you dress.
Yes.
Correct. So usually this is how we dictate something that we dictate someone.
Communications.
Then will come in when this person looks pleasant. Then the communication will come in. This is usually how the program.
I just read one article on sports science where for a coach, non-verbal communications, which is it's nearly 60-70%.
Yeah, correct.
So based on what you say, it's totally true.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
sometimes you don't need to talk too much. You just need to look good, do your things well.
Yeah, in some cases when you open your mouth, that makes it worse also.
Correct.
But anyway, so wow, okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna end off with a few other questions, and one of the things, what's the one thing that you see yourself doing in the next 5 years in terms of transforming the world?
Transforming the world. I wouldn't say. I'm working towards transforming the society. Okay. What I'm actually starting to do now is I'm actually teaching in some social communities. Like to some mothers who are above 50. So they might be staying at home, or maybe they are taking care of grandchildren. So there is a association that help to reach out to people like that to let them upgrade themselves in terms of beauty. So there's people who approach me doing this. I am actually doing it right now already. To the people those who really needs me. I'm actually thinking of hoping that I can go to overseas, like maybe to Cambodia or Laos. People there who are poorer, that needs my help, or often that needs my help in terms of grooming. I would love to do it, to make the world better, by spreading the right knowledge about what is beauty. So this is what I think for now I can do for the next
really,
5 years,
good.
because I think this one will take up a lot of my time also.
Just a quick question. How about kids? I mean, I have 2 daughters who love people, 6 and 9. And Naomi, who's the older one, she's 9. She's reaching that age where long hair, she's slowly going into teenager.
Right now I haven't come up with any programs for small kids like that. But if you come out like that, if you are telling me things like that, maybe I should come up with a program.
I think so too.
I think it's good to start young, to let them have the right proper knowledge how they can even go shower, how they can clean themselves properly. What is the thing they should look into it, especially ladies, they are going into their period part and the puberty part. So that is also when we can come into education, how they should take care of their private areas when they are reaching into that stage, whereby the puberty hits them. So how they should maintain the cleanliness. How they should deal with it. This is something that we are actually my trainer did highlight that to me, that we can go into this area as a
I think it's one area I was talking to my wife and everything, that we were doing some research on I think the WHO and everything.
Yeah.
They were talking about when do you introduce sexuality and
Ah,
everything.
correct,
Which
correct.
is, I think nowadays, because like they're so exposed to YouTube and everything.
Yeah, correct.
So it's very hard to safeguard.
Yeah.
Safeguard them.
True. Yeah, with the mobile phone, they
Yeah,
can know everything.
And you don't know what. I mean, all I do is I look at the history. Are they watching any naughty stuff or
So,
whatever?
yeah, correct.
But I mean, I think the easiest way to is really education.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hope
For me,
hope to hear from them.
yeah. For me right now, I still love doing makeups. Like I'm still doing my bridal makeup. I'm still doing fashion, creative, but I don't do anything that is scary. So like what special effects, Halloween. I don't do it personally myself, but I do have trainer that a makeup trainer that they does the part.
Interesting.
Yeah, correct. So my company, I hope that we will visualize, we will walk into the direction that is totally education. Yeah, from we are also doing trainings for beauty companies that they are coming out with new skincare product. How can they actually come up with interesting program to to their end user? How they can come up with different types of workshop or programs for their clients to interact, to play around with their product, to get them to understand their product. We are also doing it on a business corporate level.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Very interesting. Looking forward to all the programs and everything.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you tell the audience where can they find you?
Okay.
I guess Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I have a few site. That means you can go to the Facebook page and you can go to the Instagram. I think they will put a.
What's your Instagram? Can you
My
just spell it out for
Instagram,
them?
yeah, my Instagram is beautybuzz_ing. So BEAUTY_BUZZ_INC. Yeah, that is for Instagram. And then if you go to Facebook, you just search Beauty Buzz and you will get Beauty Buzz. Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah. So if you don't know, I think they will put a title there on the screen. Yeah, you can go and search for me there.
Okay,
Yeah, correct.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carina, for coming down today and interview. I really had a good time in this
you.
interview. Yeah, so the key takeaway today and make your mark is literally motivation is garbage. You really need to find your own self-motivation, your why, and why you want to do what you want to do. Okay, so we'll see you at the next interview. Please help us like and subscribe to this channel, and see you at the next interview.